Hey guys, Pretzelman 945 here. Welcome back to the video. So I just got back from the theater watching Avatar 3 Fire and Ash, and this video is gonna be my review of it. Um so for reference, I think the first movie is genuinely a great movie. Um even even though it does kind of rip off like a lot of the same tropes as a lot of other movies in terms of like the whole uh saving nature, preserving it type themes and shit. I genuinely think it's a great movie. I think it's got great characters. I think Quaritch is a great villain. Um the second movie is just mid as fuck. It's like the most average fucking movie of all time. Um but at the very least, it has pretty nice water to look at, which is really the only reason worth watching the movie at all. Um, and I would say the same thing about Fire and Ash, because yes, it does have amazing eye candy moments with a lot of very, very beautiful effects. And oh my goodness, the music is just incredible. It's like eye candy as well as ear candy because the music is so good. Um, However, I would say that Avatar 3 is not worth watching because it is not a very good film and it is easily the worst of the three, like by far, because it like takes the things that I didn't really care for much um the in the second movie with like the characters and such, and it makes them like really noticeable issues now, like in the way of water. Jake and Natiri were not really great parents, but like you can excuse that along with the fact that the movie didn't have that much of a plot because of the fact that it had nice eye candy. But this movie just kind of has less of that. Um, and also like Jim and the Tyrese characters are just way worse. Um, like both of them, I officially will say are the worst parents in all of movies in all of cinema, like especially Jake Sully. I think Jake Sully, I can especially say, is probably the worst dad in any movie ever. Um, like yeah, but he's also like possibly the worst husband because he does nothing but say degrading shit to Natiri basically the entire damn movie, and then like apologizes it while hugging her like literally 10 seconds later. Um, but like, I said that the second movie didn't have much of a plot. This movie has even less of a plot. Considering it's like about the whole fire and ash concept, the fire and ash people were not in that much of the movie, and there was not very much background given to them. So they're kind of just there where they're supposed to be the main focus of the entire movie. Um, and they don't really get any motivations to their actions other than, oh no, they're the evil ones because they're the ones that do the raiding and the banditry. Oh! Um, and uh, okay. Another reason that this movie honestly kind of sucked. Uh, Avatar movie. Okay, I'm looking this up. Okay, so no, interesting. Huh. I didn't realize that the Way of Water was also 3 hours and 12 minutes. Fire and Ash is like 3 hours and 15 minutes. All that to say, like, I didn't really have this issue with the second movie, but like because there's less nice eye candy to see, it just makes the problems of the movie more visible. And that's especially clear because like the pacing in this movie is god awful. There is no reason why this movie needed to be over 3 hours. Literally zero reason. Like you could have cut the third act by two-thirds at least, and you probably could have done some more cutting to make the movie more watchable. Because, like, the third act in this movie is just it's so it's so tedious and it just takes all the emotion and um uh it just takes all the emotion and tension out of the scenes because the third act is just the same goddamn formula over and over and over again. It's like, okay, they fight the military and the fire and ash people. Actually, this is throughout the entire movie, but it's like a lot more prominent in the end of the in the third act. It's like, okay, the Navi fight. They get captured. They escape from capture. They fight back again, and then it repeats over and over and over again. And the amount of times that this repeats is just ridiculous. It just builds all tension, and it makes the third act so hideous. Like, what? Why was this movie over 3 hours long? Oh my god. Before I end off this video, I do have two positive things. Like the things I did like about the movie, I do want to bring those up. Um, so my favorite thing I think consistently about the Avatar movies, besides the fact that they are very pretty to look at and visually impressive, is the fact that Quaritch is always a very entertaining villain. Um, like, he's basically the same character every time, and it's kind of the same thing across the second and third movie where like he has his Navi body now because his human body was killed. Um, and and he's just a consistently entertaining character across all three of the movies. So I always really liked when he was on screen, especially because I think the best thing that between both The Way of Water and Fire and Ash is Spider's character. Because I think that the whole direction that they go with his character is actually really interesting, and I think that it gets a good conclusion. I like his relationship with the other members of Jake's family, um, minus the whole romance question mark thing between the daughter who I don't remember the name of, and then they kissed once. That was really weird, and it's never addressed again. Um, uh, yeah. But besides that weird thing, Um, I like his relationship. I like his dynamics with Quaritch because with the whole father-son thing and the comparison to how he sort of views Jake as a father figure. I thought that was interesting. Like everything that was done with Byers' character, I quite like. Um, but those two things are really the only positive things I can say about the movie. I would not recommend going to watch it. You can save yourself 3 hours. Like obviously I love going to the movies and the whole theater experience, but this might be one to skip because it is just truly a colossal waste of 3 hours of your time. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.